guys, welcome back to my channel. I am literally so excited to be finally starting this video. This is definitely going to be several weeks in the making, but I'm finally gonna share all of my bridal shower details. It's coming up in less than 3 weeks, so I wanted to take you guys along pretty much from start to finish. I have done a few things so far. Like I sent out the invitation, we just did a little evite, so obviously that has gone out already. The theme of my shower is something blue before I do, and so everyone will be wearing light blue, which I kind of wore today, kind of set the theme for the video. And I will of course be wearing white, but these are my dress options right here. So I feel like first thing, we gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. Caesar's mom also had a really good idea for me to wear like light blue heels with my white dress. And so I did order some off Amazon and I have those right here. I have not opened any of these at all. So we're gonna be opening this in real time together. Let me get some scissors real fast. All right, so these are the shoes. Like I said, they're just off Amazon. I will link them below if you're interested. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're like the absolute perfect shade of light blue. Oh my gosh. I'll give you guys a closer look. They kind of smell good. Like they smell like new shoes. Here's a little close-up of them. They are so darling. Gotta try them on, of course. Oh yeah, I feel like they're like a teeny bit big in the back. Okay, now let me show you the dresses. So where we're having the shower, I probably should have said this a second ago, but it's at a place called Heirloom Hall. And I was like, is this place a restaurant or is this place like a little boutique? And the internet was like, yes. And I was so confused when I first booked it. And then I went and I was like, okay, I kind of understand how it works. So it's up in Frisco. There's 2 locations. We're going to the Frisco location. And essentially it's like a little order at the counter place, but the counter is like in the back of the boutique and there's like tables that are inside but outside, but also like actually outside. But then they have a private room, which is where the shower is gonna be. And it's kind of like a tea party almost. So think like tea party, something blue, classy vibes. I ordered 3 dresses to try on from 3 different places. This first one is from Hello Molly. Now that I'm opening it, I'm like, why does it look kind of yellow? I think it's supposed to be an off-white, but maybe in this lighting it's just coming off a little bit yellow, which I'm not a fan of. But it's a little tweed dress. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if the color is like coming off on camera, but it is so cute. I'm just kind of disappointed by the color. I'll show you guys closer. I'm like, I don't know if that's coming off on camera at all, but especially with the blue, I feel like it's just gonna come off a little too yellow. Let's go ahead and try it on anyways because this dress is so adorable and it fits. I'm so tempted to keep it anyways, even though I really don't even know like when or where I would ever wear this again. Before I decided, change my mind real quick. Before I try them on, I'm gonna open them all and show you guys and then I'm gonna try them on. So this next one I think could be a real contender. This is from 6 Stories and I kept getting ads for it on Amazon, or I'm sorry, on Instagram, and they kind of suckered me in. I think this one would be so adorable. And so I'm really hoping that this one works out. Oh, she's so cute. It's this little white dress with the bows in front. Are you kidding me? I'm sold. This is so stinking cute. Here's kind of a closer look with the bows and a super up close look of all the details. It doesn't have the bows on the back, FYI, it's just on the front. But can you imagine with the little blue shoes? Oh, so cute. Last but definitely not least, I believe this one is from Lulu's. I really think it's gonna be between this one and the bows. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell. I'll try and hold it up as best as possible. But it's like a one shoulder and it has this big old bow on one of the shoulders. And it also has a beautiful floral pattern. I'll hold it up closer so you can see. I'm really hoping you can kind of tell. I'm not sure if that's picking up whatsoever. I'm gonna shine my phone flashlight so you can see better. I don't know if you can really see that, but trust me, it's really pretty. Max, please do not get on that. Maxwell, oh my gosh, Maxwell, please get your little paws off my white dresses. I love you so much, but your little paws cannot be on my white dresses, please. Especially because I don't know which ones I'm keeping. But you're so precious and I love you. Let's go try on the dresses. Here are all the dresses side by side. Here you can really tell that this Hella Molly one on the left is more of an off-white compared to this one that's a pure white. So you can kind of see the difference in colors, but they're all so gorgeous. Here's the little pattern on that Lulu's dress. Okay, here's the first one. It is so flattering. I absolutely love the way it fits. It's also not zipped up all the way, so I feel like this would be a little bit tighter around here. I love this. I think it's so cute, especially with the little pockets, but I think I'm gonna say no on this one just because the color is just throwing me off a little bit. Here's with the little shoes. It's just not as white as I want it to be, which is completely my fault. Like, I know I ordered an off-white dress, but I just feel like I'm also looking at myself in the mirror right here, so if I look away, that's why. But I just think it's just coming off a little bit too yellow to the point where it doesn't really go with like the blue heels either. But it's still so beautiful. It fits perfectly, so flattering. I really wish I had another occasion where I can wear this to because it is so, so cute. Another thing I will say that I was also kind of thinking of is it is kind of thick, and even though my shower is inside, it's in June in Texas, so it's gonna be hotsy-totsy outside. And so I just also don't know if I want to wear as thick of a dress, but I'm just gonna do one final spin because this is so, so cute. I know I keep saying it over and over, but here's the little spin. I love her, but she's just not right for this occasion. On to the next. All right, here's the little one shoulder, and to be honest, I feel like I'm kind of disappointed in this. I thought it was gonna be like a really hard decision between this one and the bows, but I'm not really loving this. I do love this bow right here, but I just feel like the dress isn't very flattering and it's a little tight. Like, it's a little bit more fitted than I thought it was gonna be. It is also a little big, like right here. I'm a very small chested girly. I don't have a lot going on up here, so this being big right here is kind of a turn off for me. It does look cute with the blue heels, which is a good sign, but I don't know, I just don't love this. I'm just not fully loving the way that it looks and the way that it fits me. So fingers crossed that this bow one is perfect, or else it's back to the drawing board. Guys, I think this is it. I was a little unsure to begin with, but now that I'm looking at myself in the full-size mirror, I think she's perfect. I feel like the only hesitation I have is I don't know if this is like me making a mountain out of a molehill, but there's like, the way that it folds, it creates like these two lines right here. I don't really know if you guys can see that. It still needs a good seam. So there's like a seam right here, and then like right here. But look, do you see how it's like kind of folding like this? I don't know if that's picking up right now, but I think it's so cute. Like, looking at myself in the mirror, I think it's so cute. I think it's so cute with the little blue heels. I think this is her. I think this is her. She's a cutie patootie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the more that I stare at her, the more that I'm falling in love. Here's a little 360 spin. I wish I could set up my camera somehow where you guys can see the shoes. But I do think it looks cute with the blue shoes. Just in case, I have a little secret. I have my bridal shoes. I don't know if I've said that on here before, but I might as well show you guys. And I actually have two options. So I think I know which ones I'm going to wear on my actual wedding day. Anyways, let me just show you guys real quick. It's not like I'm showing you the dress, it's fine. They're both from Dolce Vita. So this is the first shoe with the pearls. These are the ones that I don't think I'm gonna choose, but I can definitely wear them for something else. In fact, I feel like they would even go with the little tweed, but I feel like the tweed is still a little too yellow for this. But she's freaking adorable. And these bad boys, I think, are gonna be my actual wedding shoes. I might switch it though. But these are just so, I don't have the words. I don't even want to take the little stuffing out. I want to show you guys. That's how much I love you. But here she is. She's just so simple and elegant. It's just like pearly white and so beautiful. Also, speaking of which, I got a text earlier today that my dress has arrived. It wasn't supposed to get here until July, so it came a little bit early. So I'm probably gonna go pick her up soon, which is so exciting. But back to the shower and back to this dress. I do think this looks so cute. It's not too fitted, it's a good length, it looks good with the blue. That'll be super cute. I'm also planning on getting my nails done in a light blue color, so that'll add like another touch of blue to my look, and it'll just be so cute. I love it. That kind of made me sleepy, but now I can just return these, and I feel like that's such a weight off my shoulders too, because for my engagement party last year and for other little bridal things I've done, I had like a good idea of the type of dress I wanted to wear. Like I knew for my engagement party I wanted like a nice summery midi dress, and that's exactly what I got. But for my shower, I just literally had no idea like what kind of dress I wanted, what I wanted it to look like. And so I was just like shopping and shopping, would decide on something and then scratch it and be like, no, I don't like this, or it'd be too casual or too formal for place or like what I wanted. And so I just feel like this is so perfect. And one less thing I have to worry about. I did want to show you guys, I do have a few of the decorations right now, as well as some little games we're playing and like the menus and stuff. So I want to show you what I have so far. I guess we're about like 2.5 weeks away now. In the next few weeks, I'll be ordering a lot more and printing out a lot more, but this is what I have so far. I feel like it kind of looks like a lot, but it's really not a lot. I kind of talked about this a little bit in the like cleaning reset video I filmed this yesterday, but by the time you're watching, it'll be like a month ago, that I have these little tubs and these little containers that I keep in my office, and each has like the event on it. So like this one is like bridal shower, so I have one like for the welcome party, for my bachelorette party, and then like as my shower passes, I'll probably like switch this one to something else. But it just helps me keep everything organized as I order it, so it's not just all piled together and I'm like, what's this for, what's this for, or it's like all mixed together. So this is my bridal shower bin. I found these cute little bows at Hobby Lobby. It's just like a garland of bows, I guess, but I thought it was super cute in this little light blue color. Here's a closer look at the bows. There's a cute little mirror in the venue where we're having it, and so I thought it'd be cute to like put this on the mirror, but we'll see where it ends up. I kind of DIY'd this. I made this little R. My married last name will be Rodriguez, so that's why I have a little R. And I just bought this white at Hobby Lobby, and then I had like these blue napkins, and I just like Mod Podged it, like I said, on here. So here's a closer look at this R as well. And here, I also have like random little pieces of paper that I bought at Hobby Lobby because I wanted to see if I can do anything with them, but I'm not even sure if I will. So I genuinely have no clue. And if I do something, I have no clue what that would be. But I figured I bought them, so I'll keep them anyways. Maybe I'll figure something out. And then I did buy little blue candles. I think we have like 18 of these or something like that, but this is what they look like, and I already put like an actual little candle in here so I don't have to worry about it later. Here's a closer look at the little candle. And then we're having like a preset menu that's family style, including drinks, and so I made this little bar menu. We're having mimosas with both orange juice and pineapple juice. We're offering Pinot Grigio and then peach tea, so I just made this cute little bar sign that has all of the drink options. And then I'm gonna have everyone play a game where I'm gonna put little like candy kisses, like Hershey's Kisses, in a jar, and then you have to guess how many kisses are in the jar. Whoever's closest gets a prize. So here's just the little sign that says, guess how many kisses. Here is a little closer look. So the style of these two, like the little border with the bow, I actually bought off of Etsy. It came in a pack that I also used for the Evite invitation, and I'll probably use for like the welcome sign and a few other things I'll show you guys the invitation and the whole Etsy pack in just a second, but I did want to mention that. And then lastly, I just have a few of the smaller prints that I put in this bag. The Guess How Many Kisses was already created, so I didn't have to really create that one myself because it did come with games. And so these are just like the tiny little cards that says Guess How Many Kisses and then your guess and your name. And so I already printed these and cut these out. Once again, here's just a closer look at them. And then some other things I printed out. These are little menus I made. I made sure to print these out just because, like I said, it is going to be family style, and so I wanted to make sure that everyone knew what they were receiving if they had like a food allergy or anything like that. So here's a closer look at the menus. And then I printed out a few of this game. So this was one of the games that came in the Etsy pack and I just edited myself, but I ended up using a different border just to make it a little bit more simple. And this game is just how well do you know the bride? So they'll fill these out and whoever gets the most correct wins a prize. Here's a closer look at those. So I definitely need to print out more of those games and then the other games, which I will show you guys in just a second. But that is everything that I physically have right now. Like I said, I'll probably be going to Hobby Lobby sometime next week probably, and then I will be doing a very large Amazon order. I already have a lot of stuff in my wish list, but it is very helpful to have this bin just to keep everything together. I know exactly where everything for the shower I need is. Switching to a little closer so I can show you guys things on my laptop. I feel like this is all gonna be backwards now that I think about it, so I'm just gonna hold my camera and show you guys. Okay, hoping you guys can see this okay, but I'm going to play the little Evite. So this is what it looks like. I customized it on Canva, and like I said, this is the frame that it came with on Etsy. And as you can see, I did mention the dress code to wear light blue. And then this is what the file looks like that I purchased off of Etsy. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, but I'll definitely link it below if you're interested. So you just download this and then you just click on whatever you need. So I used the mobile invite, so I just clicked on it and you can just view the template in Canva and then just edit however much you need on Canva. So that's exactly what I did. Like I said, I used the mobile invite, but it comes with a bunch of different things like recipe cards, thank you cards, table signs, welcome signs, and it has different dimensions for whatever you need. Games, which I used, I'll probably use the favor tags. With each one that you open, it's not just one page. Like, I'm not sure if you can see this down here, but this has 39 pages. So you can edit this as much or as little as you want. I think this is the menu that I use and just took off the border to fit everything. If you're using like the recipe cards, envelopes, I think I did, or I'm planning on doing a little gift sign. And so there's so much you can choose from. Hello, we are now under a week. Very much under a week until the shower. Today is Monday and the shower's on Saturday. So we have a lot to do. Also, look at my little handsome boy right here, just so snuggled up. He was asleep 2 seconds ago, but he just wanted to lay here. He's been laying on this couch all day and I'm like, oh my goodness, my little heart. But first I wanted to give you guys a little Amazon haul of everything I ordered from Amazon. I did a big Amazon order last week. I'm pretty sure everything came in. So I wanted to give you guys a little haul of everything I got to show you. It's just kind of like random decor, thank you gifts, like gift prizes for the games we're playing, which reminds me, I need to print those games. So maybe I can also do that today. We'll see. But let me actually go get a box cutter so I can open these and then I'll show you guys everything that I got. I feel like I have a switchblade, like, actually don't even need this for the first thing. This, I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is the little tablecloths. They just came very wrapped up. You good, bud? And so, should I unwrap these? I don't even know. I guess I will. I thought that was gonna automatically unravel. That was very anticlimactic. So these are just gonna go on the table. They're just like little table runners. And I thought they were super cute. I'll link everything down below as well. Do I look like a ghost? But we just have these to go on the table. It came with 4 of them in this little pack. And then the other thing that I already unboxed, I ordered this because it went on sale, is this little makeup bag holder. It's makeup holder bag. And then I stuffed it with just like little goodies. Obviously this video is going up after the shower, so whoever wins these prizes is obviously gonna already know what it is. Also, I don't know if I said that, this is like one of the game prizes. And so here's a little bag, I'll show you the goodies. It's like a little thing of perfumes, of like the little sample perfumes. There's 5 in here. I have some goodies from Dr. Dennis Gross. These are all little goodies from there. Some little eye patches, and I also ordered a little lip gloss that I'm gonna throw in here. So that's gonna be one of the game prizes. Now let's open up everything that's not opened quite yet. So for the thank you gifts, I stole this from my friend Christiane. She did this at her bridal shower, and I will 100% admit I stole this idea from her. But her little thank you gift, she gave out little kisses, and the note was like, kisses from the future misses. And I thought that was super cute. So I ordered these little organza bags to put the kisses in. It also works out perfectly because I had already planned on doing a game. I think I might have mentioned this already, I can't remember. That's like a kiss guessing game, like little Hershey's Kisses. So I'm gonna fill a jar with kisses. And so I feel like that all kind of like ties in together. So I just ordered a bunch of these little organza bags. They're pretty small, just to put the kisses in for our little thank you gifts. Out popped the little lip gloss for the bag. It's just a little elf lip gloss in Whisper Pink. This is what it looks like. It was super cheap off Amazon, so I thought it'd be a cute little thing to add to the little makeup bag. And let's see what's in this box. Like I said, I haven't unboxed anything other than the couple items I just showed you. So I don't know exactly what it is, but based off the smell, I think I know what it is. Oh yeah, baby. We have a volcano candle. I love volcano candles so much. I think they smell so good. And so I grabbed this once again from Amazon for another game prize. So there's 3 games total, so I got 3 little prizes. Okay, up next. This, I believe, is, I don't even know how to explain it, but for our engagement party, we bought like a golden arch and we hung a sign from it. And so this is a cover that I'm going to use to put over the arch. And I actually bought light blue iron-on Cricut material. And I think I'm gonna use my Cricut and print out future Mrs. Rodriguez and then iron it on to this. And then we'll have like a little balloon arch on it as well. And then we can have that for photos. So this is like the little cover that's gonna go on the arch. Lastly, we have this big box. I'm assuming there's gonna be multiple items in here. We got some cutie blue placemats. The balloon garland. I've never actually made like a balloon garland or a balloon arch before, and so we'll see how it goes. This is just like a mixture of different blues and whites. It looks kind of simple. Like this comes, I don't know if you can see it at all. Like, I don't know if you can see on the directions. I think it comes with like this little part where you can just shove the balloons into, so you don't really have to tie them together yourself. So hopefully that makes things a little bit easier. I also just realized that I am still missing a few things. So I'm gonna check on my Amazon order real quick. Okay, I think it was delivered, but just in the big locker. So I might have to check with the office to see if they can open that for me. But continuing on. I also bought little pearl stickers, and I ordered some blue napkins that are kind of the same material as the table runners, and that's one of the things that is in the locker. And then I bought just like a little white ribbon to tie around the napkins. So I'm gonna run to the office real quick and see if I can get those other 2 packages, and I'll be right back. We got it! That was very easy peasy. I was a little worried. I forgot I also got the same little ribbon in a light blue. Here are the napkins I was telling you about that kind of match the table runner. I'm a little nervous that there's not enough napkins in here, but I think they might just be bundled up all together. Okay, yeah, there's several in each of these little bundles, so we should be good to go. So here are just like the little napkins, nothing fancy. Like I said, I figured we could just like tie a little bow around them and make them look cute for the table. And then we got the last gift prize, which is a little Stanley. It's this cute little blue pattern on it. I tried to make all the gifts blue if I could, or at least stick to the blue theme, and so I thought this one was perfect. And so here's the last little game prize. Now we need to go run some errands for the shower. I want to go to Hobby Lobby, Target, and possibly Michael's to see if they have anything that I may not be able to find at Hobby Lobby. Michael's is also right next to my Target, so it's not going to be anything out of the way. But I definitely need to go do that today. I don't know if I'm gonna have time any other day this week. I have family coming in for the shower starting on Thursday, and then we have some friends staying with us starting Friday. So the rest of the week is just gonna be getting everything together, getting the rest of the things done for the shower, and just waiting for everyone to come in. We're back from Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I said we, it was literally just me who went. And I wanted to show you what I got. It really wasn't too much. I got 8 little vases. I'm planning on getting hydrangeas for the tables. So I wanted to get like small, short, wide vases. These really aren't wide, they're pretty small, but I figured they could work. So we have 8 of these little fishbowl looking vases. And as you can see, they're like pretty small, but I have 2 of these for each table. So I feel like they'll still be really cute. I also bought this cutie little jar for the kisses, like for the guess how many kisses are in the jar game. I kind of need a jar for that, so I got this little jar. Hey bud, what you doing? I gave him a kiss earlier and now he has like a little kiss mark on his head. Also, I didn't end up going to Target mainly because I got lazy and tired, and we're gonna have to go to the grocery store later on. Excuse me. Today anyways, or I guess later on this week. He's literally standing on this bag. Excuse me, this isn't for you. In the bag that Max just knocked over on the floor, excuse me. I had to get some felt sheets, but that's not anything that has to do with the bridal shower. For the game prizes, I wanted to get cute little blue bags, but I decided to get white bags instead. So I got just like a pack of these white bags. And then I found this little tissue paper. So I got 2 of these little tissue papers. They're so cute. It's just blue flowers and little bows. So I can wrap the game prizes in this and it'll have the little blue tissue paper. I got some silk wired ribbon because I bought like a sign to go outside of the room that says like welcome to my bridal shower, and I saw a picture where someone had gotten a similar sign but then they put like a giant bow in the corner, and I thought that'd be really cute, so I wanted to try and recreate that with some ribbon. And then last but not least, I just grabbed a pack of some white 8x10 frames. There's 4 frames in this little pack. And so I have already printed out some things that I have showed you guys, and I'll probably print out some other things to put in these frames. And that's it. That's everything from Hobby Lobby. Here's the sign that I was telling you guys about, the little welcome sign. I got this printed at Walgreens, and Walgreens offered the cheapest option to have like a big sign like this printed, and politely, it kind of shows. First of all, it's not as thick. Like I've ordered signs, like when we had our engagement party last year, I had a welcome sign and it was a lot thicker than this, and so this is like, it's pretty flimsy. Like it's still hard, like it's not just a regular poster, but it's not as thick as like a normal foam poster board would be. Also, as you can see, it has like a white border around it. I am going to try and cut that off. I'm very nervous about doing that. I don't know if I messed up with the measurements of this. I'm not sure the measurements of this exactly. I think it's like 30 by 20 or something like that off the top of my head. And I had done that on Canva, like I resized it on Canva because this welcome sign was part of that pack that I had showed you guys before, and so I just resized it on Canva like I said. So like, I don't know if I just like messed up the sizing or if this is how they all print, but I don't know why it has like the white border around it. Also, there's like fingerprints on it. I guess the man who is working there grabbed it and put it in the bag while it was still wet, because on the bottom, I don't know if you're able to see this, but there's like a little fingerprint right here. My theory is that he grabbed right here, and then if you can see that there's like blue up here and there's other little fingerprints right here. So I think he originally grabbed here and then like grabbed it here and kind of smudged it. I really don't care because it is like the tiniest little detail and nobody at all is going to notice it. I just kind of thought that that was funny. But overall, I think it turned out pretty cute. And this is the sign that I was talking about where I'm hoping to put like a giant bow in the corner. And then we'll put this on an easel outside of the little special room where we're having it in the restaurant. But I need to figure out how to take off this white border. Welcome back again. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but today is Wednesday. So we're getting really close to the shower. I feel like today I'm gonna try and get a ton of things done because I have family coming in starting tomorrow. My mom and my nana are coming in tomorrow. And then I have more friends coming in on Friday before the shower. So it's just everything going on all at once, just trying to get ready for people coming into town, getting ready for the shower itself. Also, I apologize if it's loud. We have the Roomba going on in the back too. So we really gotta get going. I did just get back from getting my nails done, so I wanted to show you guys my nails. I got like a pretty little dusty blue, of course. I had to get blue to match the theme. So here are my nails. And honestly, I don't even know what I need to work on first. I need to go consult the list, but we're gonna go get cracking right now. Here's the full jar of kisses for the Guess the Kisses. Here's a closer look. There are 195 kisses in here. I'm telling you guys this, so I also have it as recorded evidence so I don't forget the number. I also have it written in my phone, but just in case, 195. I just finished putting the little thank you gifts together. I still need to put the little tags on them, but it's just some kisses and a little organza bag. I'm gonna print out a little tag that says kisses from the future misses or the soon to be misses or something like that. I just finished making all of these and I have 6 kisses left. I put 12 in each of these little bags. And so I think I'm gonna stick these 6 into the jar, making the final total 201. taken me so long to finally just sit down and give you guys a little recap after the shower because I've been so tired. It was a very, very fun, but very, very busy weekend. And so I've just taken some time to kind of like decompress after. And I'm like, if I'm feeling this way after my shower, wish me luck after my actual wedding. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys a little recap of the weekend since I didn't really have too much time to talk to you guys once family and friends started coming into town. Truly, the shower could not have gone better. It was so beautiful. It was like my vision executed perfectly. My mom and my Nana came in on Thursday. So on Thursday, we just kind of hung out with them. And then Friday, we did little last minute things for the shower. Like we had to go get the flowers and arrange the flowers. We just got all of the hydrangeas at Trader Joe's. We got a mix of blue and white hydrangeas to kind of go with the theme, and they all turned out so beautiful. We also just had to assemble the little thank you gifts. That was the little bag of kisses that I was showing you guys. So I had them help out with little things like that. And then Friday evening is when my other friends came into town and all of us together made the balloon arch. We started it really late, so we ended up finishing it at like 1:30 in the morning. But the balloon arch was so cute. Everyone loved it. Everyone thought it was so cute. So I think we did a really good job. I had never made a balloon arch before, but a couple of my other bridesmaids who were there who were helping me have, and so I was really relying on them for us to all get it done, and it literally turned out so perfect. The food was absolutely delicious. We had it at a place called Heirloom Hall. I think I told you that earlier. But it was so delicious. If you guys like egg salad and live in the North Dallas area, go get an egg salad sandwich from them. The egg salad sandwich was literally so delicious. That was like my favorite thing that I had, and everyone was telling me how good the egg salad sandwich was. The games were also a huge hit. They were so much fun for me to kind of run them, and then we also played one where everyone wrote down their favorite memory with me and I had to guess. I didn't have time to actually guess with everyone there because we ran out of time at the end, but it was nice to be able to read those at home. And I think I did pretty well. I think I only got like 2 or 3 mixed up, but overall I think I did a pretty good job at guessing whose was whose. But like I said, everything went so perfectly. Truly the shower of my dreams. I felt so grateful and so blessed that everyone was there to celebrate me, and I feel like it's getting really real now. We're about 6 months out from the wedding. I did want to have my shower kind of further out from the wedding because our wedding is in December and we just have a very, very packed fall schedule, and I knew that the shower was going to take a lot, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that on top of everything else that I know we're going to have to do for not only the wedding in the fall, but just our busy schedule in the fall as well. Plus, we're having a very long engagement. Like, we've already been engaged for over a year, and one of the perks of having a longer engagement is to be able to spread out all of these events like that. So it really worked out perfectly, and I wanted nice summer weather, even though it was pouring rain that morning, but it ended up clearing out and it was a beautiful day, but we're all inside anyways, so weather didn't really matter too much. Overall, it was such a beautiful day, such a beautiful weekend. Like I said, I just feel so grateful that everyone was there to celebrate me and to help me out, and I just felt so loved the entire weekend. I'm sure this video is going to be a long one, so if you've made it to the end, I appreciate you so much for being here and for joining me in all of my wedding content vlogs. More will definitely be coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.